What's up YouTube? Jared here from the Fragrance Bros bringing you guys day 27 of Oudvember. Day 27, man, we are on the home stretch here. We're getting close. Using the same locale as yesterday. Trying to go inside. A lot of my neighbors have been outside in the afternoons lately, and so it feels kind of weird to make a video with them out there because they can see my backyard. It's feel kind of weird. So, got the Christmas wreath. The Jared household does Christmas a little early. We like to get started and get everything decorated. So anyway, let's talk about Oudvember. Now today's scent, another Montale by the name of Dark Oud. And I've already done a few Montales. I didn't want to do a whole lot more, but this one came in an Oud pack from Dan from one of our previous Oud videos, and in that pack was like his favorite Ouds. So I really felt like I want to try and include most or all of those because the man's got a good nose for Ouds and nose for Oud, and so I wanted to include those. And from the decant, I really like the scent of Dark Oud, so I thought, hey, let's throw this bad boy in there. So I went with Dark Oud today, and it was a little bit more of a little more dress up occasion, not real dressed up, obviously, but a little bit more. And I feel like this fit that setting well. When you first spray Dark Oud, well, let's back up a little bit. What are the notes of Dark Oud? There's just two. It's Oud and sandalwood. That's it. Or that's all that's listed and all that's given by Montale. That's all that's listed on Fragrantica. I feel like there are more. I smell some leather in here. It doesn't smell like any other leather scent that I have or have worn, but I still pick up some leather. And there may be other things in here too. I don't feel like Oud and sandalwood are it. I could be wrong, but I think there's more going on. But at any rate, still, Oud sandalwood is going to be the scent though. When you first spray this on, it does, this is a very medicinal Oud to me. It smells like, a sterile hospital and like maybe gauze or band-aids or something like that. It has a medicinal feel to it, a very sterile environment smell. It's darkened up a little bit by the sandalwood, or made a little more smooth and dark at the same time. So I think Dark Oud is a fair name for this scent. At first spray, I really like this. I think it's really, really good. It has a sweetness to it, but a roughness to it and a darkness to it, all at the same time that really, to me, just really shouts masculinity. Masculinity! It just really shouts masculinity. And I think it's perfect for, like business casual or maybe informal affairs. I think it fits really well with that. I think it's very, very manly. I like those kind of scents. I felt confident while wearing it. I felt maybe a tad mysterious, even though I'm probably the least mysterious guy there is in the world. But I felt cool. I just felt cool. I felt good about myself while wearing this. However, that only lasted for the first couple hours. As this scent began to dry down, it is a linear scent. But what makes it nice in the opening, for me, just goes away as it dries down, and you're left with this sharp, oudy smell, kind of woody, but completely unremarkable. It's hard to describe for me, but I've noticed that in several of these Oud scents during Oudvember, when you get to the dry down, it has the same quality, and it's really just this. I think it's like a sharp oudy woody accord. It's very piercing to my nose. It's not very pleasant to me, and it's completely boring in my opinion. So while I really like Dark Oud the first part of the day, the last part of the day, it was just, it's unremarkable. It was boring and disappointing and a letdown. That may be due to the fact that there's only two notes. I'm not sure why there are only two notes. Maybe they were going for like a very basic, deconstructed kind of fragrance, and I'd say they succeeded there. But a lot of that stuff that tends to carry a fragrance throughout the day, as it dries down and still gives some character and some life later in the day, I guess are lacking here because of the lack of notes. And so after that fun blast the first couple hours, this thing got really boring and kind of sucky to me. The performance is quite good. I would say that it has, well, I'd say it has average longevity and better than average projection in the beginning, and then lower than average projection as it dries down. It goes from something really great to something pretty lame to me. That being said, I think Dark Oud is a great scent. I really like the beginning of it. I really enjoy the feel that it has and what it conveys, like that dark strength, mysteriousness, maybe like a like a Khal Drago from Game of Thrones, or I can't think of anybody else. But it's a good, strong, hairy-chested, strong fragrance, and I like that about it. It's just the tail end kind of bored me out. So anyway, that's really all I can say about Dark Oud. I mean, with only 2 notes, it's hard to expound for very long. I feel like I'm pushing it going this long, so I'm just going to stop. If you guys have worn Dark Oud, please chime in and let me know what you think. If you had the same experience, or maybe it was just me today, I don't know. And Dan, of course, thank you for the sample, and please let us know what your experience is with the fragrance and why it's one of your favorites. And so that's the end of day 27, and we will see you guys tomorrow for day 28. Very exciting stuff. We're getting close. There's only a few more days, and I've got more than enough fragrances to make it through. So we may end up doing like the extras from Oudvember or something, and just doing a few more scents on the back end or something, because I've got a few extras that I'd like to wear, but they won't fit within the month. Anyway, that's the end of day 27. You guys have a great evening. See you tomorrow. Peace out.